Brianna and Corky in the TLC Jackpot after the clinic.
Whoa! Look around. Here. Remember when you might have to rate earlier. Whoa! Look around. Outside leg. Hustle. Whoa! Outside leg. Look around. Hustle. Here.
17,165.
Okay, now we're going to go through and do a slow play review and see with this new rate of speed that you're pushing Corky to cut off more time, where you need to adjust your rate spot.
Whoa!
Okay, you just cleared the eye, but you sent him in a lot harder than you normally do at rodeos or barrel races. So you just cleared the eye, and if you'll notice, you've already dropped your hand and gone to the horn. But you haven't checked him or helped him in any other way. So let's let that start again. And he's just flying, as you just saw there, and just scoots on by the barrel, way out of the view. So what you need to do, Brianna, when you're adding a new speed to your barrel horse, to the first barrel, instead of just dropping and going to the horn, back here, you need to do a two-hand check, and maybe even two-hand checks if he's really cooking, until he learns to handle this new gear that he's in. So by running in here, he's trying. He really wants to come back to you, but he can't. He's just moving too fast and hasn't slowed down enough to be able to accomplish that. So you get really deep, obviously. You're way out here. And then by the time you recover, you've already got 2 strides taken there, 3, 4 before you're even out. So you ate up a good second right there. You did make up for it and line yourself back up, but you're late getting your horse back over, so you have a little position problem. By the time you get halfway across the pin, it's almost, by the time you get him back in position, you're almost 2 strides from the barrel. So you're like, all right, I've got him in position now, so I'm going to drop and go to the horn again. But by dropping to go to the horn, now he's starting to get under himself. You can see his pivot foot really getting in there, and but now you're looking in a little bit too tight. So what's going to happen here? 1, 2. He's a little bit going to take a step off because of that. So if you notice, whenever you don't keep them straight or longer, they'll come in and they'll drop in on their front end and get their butt out a little bit. So then it takes them a little bit to get that pivot foot back under them. So then there's that little bit of pull going on in his face to make that recovery. And then you do all right with your recovery here. But I think, again, you ask him to whoa by just dropping your, you drop your rein. And now you're probably maybe 2, 3 strides right there. 1, 2. Okay, so 2 strides from the barrel. You drop, and you have to remember, with a new rate of speed, you may have to do a 2-hand check before you go to the horn, just till he gets used to it. So see, without that 2-hand check, he gets deep again. That mouth is open because you're just bumping him with that inside rein to try to recover from it. So he comes back around. You still have a little bit of issue keeping him straighter to the home, but he flies. The horse has speed. I really like Corky, and I think you two are going to be an awesome team when you get to your maximum speed and still be able to rate and turn. But remember, with every new gear of speed that you add to a barrel horse, sometimes you have to make adjustments in your rate spots until they get confident with that new rate of, or that new speed that you're going. Okay? And great job, and thank you for coming to the clinic.